Hey, welcome to the stream. I wasn't going to the stream today, but the Moggy said otherwise. You started. Because as you can see, this week's weekly objective is something I can't do yet. Yay. So, I have to finish Eden to be able to get my 20 tombstones today. So let's do this thing. And the reason why I wasn't going to stream is because it's my birthday today. But I can stream if I want to. And I kind of do, mostly to get Moggies. Anyway, let's get this started. I asked people if they wanted to join, and they would be joining me in about 10 minutes. So I want to have the next raid unlocked by then. So let's quickly talk to people. I don't think I'm going to really do voices today because I'm wanting to be lazy. So I'm just going to use my own voice. Hey Tia, welcome. I think that Rien is the same girl I rescued from Yulmore. Compared to the way she was back then, the difference is like night and day. Our encampment remained in its present state, for anticipated return. I cannot help but wonder how the land may change in our absence. Yes, it is my birthday, thank you. Off to Matsuk, are we? I can't say I care for the place. The marketplace reminds me of Yulmore, but instead of fine delicacies, they peddle, well, I don't know what they are exactly. What I do know is they're far too wriggly for my liking. Before we do anything else, we should report to Alfred. I want to know how you've been getting on in the empty. Speaking of Motsuk, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. I think I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps you could also try a pot of those jellied wrigglers or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ew, no thank you. Those coffee biscuits now vermins in jelly. Heavens forbid the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Lorelei, may I ask a favor of thee? Whilst Tancred and I return on to the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Rien and Gaia to Motsuk. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's go to Motsuk. So I've only recently known this from a video I recently watched. But if you press Control, right comes up on top. I didn't know this. It's amazing. There you are. Prepare to give this mortar fair a try. Although I should probably shut my eyes when I do, and my nose come to think of it. I'm looking forward to showing Gaia around the Crystarium, but we'd better finish our work here first. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia? Yeah, I like this dress. And I decided, I've been wearing it for a bit the last few days, and I decided I really like it and I want to wear it more. It will be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Motsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Lorelei, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? Why not have coffee biscuits here? They've had the regular cakes out to die for. Or is that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. I'm sure the local delicacies will keep us occupied while writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the empties to see how things are coming along. And don't even think about leaving me behind. I don't care. Worlds apart. Revealed. Ilford is the bearer of tidings of some description. Good news, or at least it has the potential to be good news. I've received word from Master Urianger. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. Oh, that's savage. The Crystarium. Am I going? Yeah. Just go over the bar. Pray accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import. If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link world things Reen's been telling me about? These are words best delivered in person and apparently at a bar where people can listen. Did something happen to the empty? Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace. So, what's this about then? As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Lorelei, Tancred and I exist only as ether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the Source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time. And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return. Precisely. Now, with the wheels of change and the empty set in motion, we believe this a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach completion. That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? I always knew this day would come. Just... We'll still have Gaia and Lorelei. Know that you'll see this through to the end. Together. We will. I may not be half the woman I'm in Philia was, but I have friends I can turn to. They might be brutally honest in their opinion at times. I prefer to save their words and let their action do the talking, but I wouldn't have it any other way. We won't let you down. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Reen and Guy will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answer that thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, but thy will is I know. Never forget this. I won't. The time of our departure is at hand, yet know that, no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success. Okay, give me next raid, please. Orianger and Tancred set to leave the first. It seems wise to share this development with Yelford. We will continue to oversee expeditions into the empty. Okay, Yelford and map, please. You're back sooner than expected. Is everything alright? Oh dear, that's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. We shall remain here and hold fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further forays in the empty be required. Safe travels, Mr. Lorelei, Mistress. They're almost a mister? Meh. Next, Empty Promise. Still don't think that's the quest I needed for the thing. Alfred is so engrossed in the slip of paper in his hands that he barely notices your approach. Do try not to startle him. Lorelei, so the rumors of your knack for being in the right place at the right time are true. You see, we've just completed our preparations for another expedition into the empty. Miss Reen and Miss Gaia agree that it's high time you all went to see how things are coming along. Though I must say, being at the beck and call night and day does test my patience on occasion. Oh, well, fancy seeing you here. Hey. Lorelei. We're just getting ready for another ride on the Sky Slipper. Care to join us? Yeah, okay. There was one other thing I should mention before you depart. Now that the situation in Yulmore has settled down somewhat, my associates have made some headway in investigating your past, Miss Gaia. Is that so? I thought that's what you wanted. So did I. But I quite like the way things are now. Digging around in my past might, I don't know, spoil it somehow. Besides, uncovering the truth behind the voice in my head and my strange powers is bound to be more interesting than whatever life it was I had in Yulmore. I understand. Find the answers, together, just like we do everything else. Good. Oh, the coffee biscuits. And I need to quickly turn off my oven, because cake is done. Oh, they were delicious as always, but I heard they were quite fattening, so we usually just buy one and half each. And then you always get another one anyway. Yes, but we break the one in half too, so it's fine. Then we may as well have one each to begin with. Honestly, Reen, I sometimes wonder if you've got biscuits for brains. But I must say, my time in the Crystarium has been rather enjoyable. We even had a chance to make a necklace from the ice crystal we found. And in case you were wondering, I haven't been neglecting my training. I wouldn't want my skills to get rusty just because Tancred's not around, ready for whatever lies ahead. You and Jay would also be pleased to hear you've had your head in those fusty old tomes. I've even done a bit of studying myself. After all, it's up to us to take care of the empty now. I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed since our last visit. Come on, let's head over to the derrick. Sorry if I seem to pause sometimes. Now that if I know this Twitch stream name, people are suddenly wishing me happy birthday. This time, those giant ant things had good sense to leave us alone on our way here. Seems they've learned their lesson. Good. Don't suppose you fancy taking the helm this time? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Oh, or you. Wait, I'll pilot this time. Oh, I didn't realize you knew how. While you were off training, I was practicing with another skyscraper they had at the Crystarium. Really, that's fantastic. Hardly. You've been pulling more than your own weight, and I just wanted to do what I can to contribute more. So you two can sit back, relax, and leave it to me. Nice. There's no need to look so apprehensive, you know. Let's get going, shall we? This one. Is it? Quick time, sure. Zoom. Quite bright. So strange suddenly seeing you at the controls. Why didn't you tell me you'd been practicing? I thought I'd surprise you, that's all. Well, consider me surprised. All this time I thought you were only good for smashing things with your hammer. Think of it again and you can walk the rest of the way. I best behave. Wouldn't want to get stranded in the empty and miss the festival. Festival? I suppose this is the first you would have heard of it. You haven't exactly been keeping it a secret, but it's still in the planning stages. See, the return of the night sky has brought lots of changes. While everyone is glad, the reality is it's also been quite stressful. Having to adapt to a new way of life. Thank you. I'm having a pretty good birthday. Having a lot of good food. Doing a lot of playing Final Fantasy. And a pretty good day. Yeah. And welcome to the stream. Seeing how the elders are working to keep the Crystarium running, it's like myself came up with the idea of hosting an event this way of expressing our appreciation. Once we return from the empty, I'll be helping as one of the organizers. Final Fantasy 14? I think it's good. It's an MMO, so there's a lot of it. But yeah, I think it's good. It has a really good story. I mean, it's a Final Fantasy, so it's a Final Fantasy story, only in the length of an MMO. So, lots of it. And if you want to play it, you can play the first 3 expansions, A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, and Stormblood, for free. You can get a free trial. And that's a whole lot of content. love to help, but I think you have everything well in hand. This is basically one of the quest chains in one of the later expansions. There's raid series in every expansion of 12 fights, with some bits of story in between. And I'm today finishing the last 4 fights of this. Wouldn't be so sure about that, but I try my best to make it a success. If everything goes well, all you need to do is to turn up and enjoy yourself. How about you, Gaia? Would you like to help with the festival? What's that? I haven't been listening. My leg is cramping up a bit. If anything, this thing must have made me more tense than I realized. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, he said something. You're worrying. No, I'll be fine. Oh, as long as you're sure. But if you feel like switching places, just say the word. Thank you, I'm sure I will. I have a nice glass of cider next to me. It's a good birthday. No, how can this be? I think that explains it. What's going on? Oh, the crystal is light, I guess. Light? Does that mean there's still too much of it in the empty? I'm no expert, but this might be a result of losing control when you restored the ice element. Even though I tried to use darkness to hold back the light spilling forth, it seems it wasn't enough. Then right back to where we started. This is all my fault. No, Reen, you mustn't blame yourself. You have returned to me. Restore the darkness while you still can. A familiar voice, an inescapable fate. The promise of salvation at the precipice of ruin. In the remnants of a long lost past, I would find my truth. This is all taking a lot longer than I was hoping it would. I should have been in New Credania by now. It's been so long since Gaia had one of her headaches that I thought the fairy might have disappeared for good. Do you think it's got something to do with Eden? Probably. Gaia appears to be conversing with the voice inside of her head. Oh, darkness. What did you say, Gaia? Restore the darkness in the world flooded by light. Ah, that's it! We thought we'd restored balance to the 6 elements, but perhaps they're still too strongly aligned with light. If that's the case, maybe we can set things right by using darkness. By using darkness? Are you serious? Hold on, it might actually work. Hey, that's a brilliant idea. I wouldn't go that far. Just what I learned during our adventures, that's all. But this does mean we'll need to call on your services again. That's alright with you. I'll punch things. Come this far together. We'll see our mission to the end. To Eden's goal. to Eden's Call. I'll say one thing before we start. If this all goes horribly wrong, don't even think about pinning it on me. Not that it will, of course. Right, get started. But, are there any primals aligned with darkness? Can't seem to recall any. Odin? Is Odin aligned with darkness? You mean there isn't one? Essence God Zodiac may be suitable, but we need something that Lorelei has actually encountered and preferably defeated. Oh, does it have to be a primal for it to work? If it's just a lot of darkness that we need, perhaps there are other ways to get it. I've totally already defeated Zodiac, but that's okay. You don't have to know that. This is the past, yes. You may be right. What we ultimately need is a state of highly charged darkness. It shouldn't matter what form it takes. Does anything come to mind, Lorelei? Like the Cloud of Darkness? They said a flood of darkness had a fair bit of darkness. You mean the catastrophe that swallowed the 13th and turned it into a lifeless void? We might need something on a slightly smaller scale. Cloud of Darkness. I can't begin to imagine how powerful it must have been. It wasn't that bad. I'd say we found a perfect candidate. But were we to find a suitable place, and if their darkness is strong, it won't be easy in a world flooded by light. Oh, got Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Darkness right here. Seems like a good enough spot to me. What about the light-aligned ether that's all around us? That's where you come in. You can suppress the light while I draw out the darkness. By combining our powers, we can make it work wherever we are. Combining our powers? Like doing things together, like you said all this time. Yes, between us, there's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be afraid, Gaia. I'm not afraid. Just very concerned that this will all go horribly wrong. Which is the same thing, I suppose. Anyway, it's certainly not easy coming up with these plans by ourselves. That's true. When this is over, we can reward ourselves with all sorts of delicious treats at the festival. Festival? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, she wasn't listening. We spoke about it on the way here, remember? I asked if you wanted to take part. I was busy piloting the sky slippers, so I probably wasn't paying attention. Oh, well, not to worry. We can talk about that later. Right now we've got a job to do. I'll draw out the ambient ether. And I'll shift its alignment to darkness. Now, Lorelei, focus your thoughts. Memories of the cloud of darkness enshroud your mind. Okay, let's go see if anyone... You have to say. What point said before, so everyone tells me anyway. This is unknown territory for me. With the two of you by my side, though, I'm sure it'll work. This is the first time we've tried this since Salsa with Shiva, so I'd be lying if I said it wasn't nervous. So I can't afford to waver now. Okay, let's opt to teleport. Good dear. Do I need to exit to the empty first? Okay, there's one. Shadi should be joining us soon. He's typing. Okay. Nishan is helping us. Shadi should be joining us. That said, they wanted to come. Bjorn is going to come. Shadi? No, not you. Okay. Ja, und there's Bjorn. Invite, invite. Okay, I'm going to get another drink. And guard out until I'm back to respawn. Otherwise we just go. Now having a raspberry cider, which is very nice. Bit more sweet than regular cider. I'm very much a fan of sweet. Yum yum. Thank you. People have been talking. Did you Do a ready check again. There's a button for that. Right? That's that. Ready check. There we go. Yay! It's ready. Image case. Eden's. Thomas Umbra. And we go, hopefully, soonish. It popped really quickly 2 weeks ago. Then we were with a little few bit more people. I think we should be fine, hopefully. This is less than 5 minutes, so we can hope. Extra DPS, nice. But I think it's cool. Let me know. They're now asking me how often they're going to have to pick me up, which is probably plenty of times. But they believe in me. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Maybe for the next fight then. Eden's bomb is over.
I'm drawing out the darkness. Get ready.
That's a good point. How many jumps do I do? Oh, hello there.
It worked, Gaia! We've done it!
You look a bit less green than the original World of Darkness. World of Darkness, Cloud of Darkness. Okay, you've already got a dance partner. You dance partner, it's fine. Buster, it's fine. Me. Darkness swallows her. Even the count. Don't let me leave her feet, I think. Idiot. Jeez. What? I don't know what's going on. Why is this happening? What? Suddenly, what this means. Oh, jeez. Oh, bye. charge clouds, oh no. I don't know what to do with this nonsense. What's going on? I think we need to stay moving maybe? Otherwise the platform will fall? Yeah, I think that's it. That's fine. I am range DPS. Oh, I didn't see you. No! My dance! What was that? Damn. Didn't know which direction it would go, but apparently it goes in. Yeah. Jeez. We're doing it. No thanks to me. Good. Even have tanks without bombs. Nonsense again. Bad. Avoiding things until the accident. Technical step. Maybe not? Go for it. Oh, I could finish my technical step. does she have a heart on her forehead? Yep, got stuff. Yay. Probably already left. Fine. Just stuff. That was what a world flooded by darkness would look like. That all went surprisingly well. Of course, we have Lorelei to thank for slaying that ghastly creature. You're fantastic, Gaia. Anyone would think you're an old hand at this. Once about yourself, we make quite a team, don't we? We certainly do. I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see whether our hard work has paid off. Let's head back. Whatever this one. The plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Maybe the light's influence is still too strong? What in the world? Oh, pity. In fleeting youth and endless warmth, a gentle light washed over me. A glimmer of hope once lost. I'm still not sure what that enormous crystal actually does, or why it changes color, but I'm sure it didn't look like that before. Now it was yellow. Very much so. Now it's pretty much all the elements. Sneak. It's a rainbow. Gaia is more than a little vexed that your last outing did not result in greater changes in the empty. We tipped the skills away from the light, I'm sure of it, but something's wrong. Very wrong. For 100 long years I have awaited this moment. I knew it. You've been hiding inside Eden all this time. Hello, Ashley. An Ascian. I am Mitron, servant of Zodiac. The voice that has whispered to me all my life. Indeed, and thanks to you, I am but free from my prison of light. Does that mean Eden was used to seal away an Ascian? Wait, that is Eden. An Ascian transformed into a Sin Eater. I've heard enough about Ascians to know they're nothing but trouble, but I never imagined that one of them was behind all this. I thought restoring the darkness was my idea. But this was your plan from the very beginning. It was, but all it took was the slightest suggestion. The rest was entirely your doing. Ah, my freedom is so close and I can almost taste it. Finally my soul may journey beyond the flesh to which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia. Don't flatter yourself. It got me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional. Even now, your memories elude you. Hearken unto me, Gaia, and remember. In an age past, the world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness. Like ripples in water, the repercussions were felt in the other shards, none more so than here in the first. It became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. Were light to consume the first as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We could not allow this mistake to be repeated. It was our duty to safeguard this world from the self-same fate. After a time, Emet conceived of a plan to trigger a rejoining, utilizing the very light we had labored to keep in check. He tasked us with bringing the plan to fruition. At last, we were thwarted by Ardbird and his companions. Though our resolve was strong, theirs was stronger still. As we fell, so too was the light unleashed. For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, souls live on, withdrawing but temporarily into the rift. Until you can find a new body to possess. I too would have been reborn, but ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbird struck me with a blade of purest light. That light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition. Eden, the first Sin Eater. My soul felt such agony as I had never known, and then I knew no more. In my insensate, instinctive state, influenced by Ardbird's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world. Flood of light. So that's how Sin Eaters came to be. Anassian, as always. All would have been lost had not the one called Minfilia appeared. Halting the light's inexorable advance, she saved what little still remained of the world. In the process, she also restored to me a sliver of my consciousness, though I remained trapped in my altered form. Motionless, I was capable of only feeble whispering. I meant Silk. Couldn't he have saved you? Perhaps he could have, if such had been his wish. Far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene, potentially disturb the balance of ether. So here I remain. So after you failed, he left you here to rot. Oh, did you? Some friend he turned out to be. Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity, to the only soul who could save me, you, Gaia. All this time you were calling me for help? Yes, but you had forgotten our duty. Though vestiges of your true power remained, you could not wield it at will. Time went by, and eventually change came. The light began to subside, and the darkness of night returned. Me, I did that. Gradually, my voice grew stronger until I was able to exert my will over you. You wanted me to free your soul from Eden, was why you had me attack it. Another plan that ended in failure thanks to Lorelei. Yeah. Indeed. Thankfully, your subsequent attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more ether aligned closer to darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more, and I am able to project my image beyond those confines. And all this time we've been helping to free an Ascian? It's a fine tale. Why should I care about any of it? What are you to me? Come with me to Eden's core. There all shall become clear. Wait! Okay. I just realized something. If Eden has been absorbing all that balanced ether, that must be why if he struggled to restore life to the empty. I suppose we can think about that later, though. More importantly, it seems I've lost control over Eden, most likely because of the Ascian. Rian J has specifically warned us about not listening to the phrase, I need words, so we'd better think this through before we go rushing in. If only he and Tankred were here now. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Gaia. I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart. What? No, that's not what I meant. Who are Uri and Jay and Tankred? Oh dear. Wait, I know those people. I'm sure of it, but why can't I remember them? I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Midron. Damn it all! What more is that fiend going to take from me? To tell the truth, the thing that haunted me most is that you might forget about us. Oh. That won't happen. Every memory I lose will make two more together. And if I need to know something, I can just ask you. Why not stop by telling me about Urianger and Tankred? To be honest, my nerves are all a jitter, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Mitron. Urianger is probably the most intelligent person I know. He spends a lot of time reading, but he also says that you can't learn everything from books, and encouraged me to go out and see the world for myself. Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else's. Like the coffee biscuits. No book could ever describe how good they taste. Is there anything else you can tell me about him, Lorelei? He can walk on water until he can't. So he walks on water instead of swimming? That would certainly save you from getting wet. I should have asked him to teach me how. Well, it's something he never quite mastered himself. He often ended up getting wet anyway. In fact, the whole thing is probably more trouble than it's worth. As for Tankred, he's the one who freed me from Yulmore. First I thought of him as my knight in shining armor. But really, he was much more than that. He traveled all over Northrend, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name. His gift of song won the heart of many a fair lady, or so he claims. Singing? That doesn't sound like the Tankred I know. It seems he has a way with words. That must be how he was able to choose such a pretty name for you. Actually, while we're on the subject, that gunblade over there belonged to Tankred. As far as mementos go, it's a bit on the cumbersome side, but it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's little chance I'll ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me. Bring your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary. Even if I forget everything, at least I will have something to look back on. It's a brilliant idea. Since we're going to be making lots of new memories together, maybe I could write in too? As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over it, I'd like our entries to be vaguely legible, if you don't mind. Of course, your ladyship. But before that, we've got an Ascian to deal with. Let's get this over with. Let's go in. Came as you ask, so start talking. I settle for mere words when I offer something far greater. Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past. More than a glimpse, in fact. It will be as real as any of the foes you yourself have conjured forth. Conjured forth? But you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? I do. I shall recreate the battle of 100 years past, which pitted Ardbert and his fellow warriors light against their nemesis, the Shadowkeeper. Just as Emmett Cell recreated the final days of Amabot. Is that so? It seems much more has occurred during my absence. No doubt he employed the creation magics to breathe life into his recollections of the past. And what do you hope to achieve with this history lessons of yours? We shall see. You shall remember. Now your very soul will revisit that fateful day 100 years ago. Oh, damn it, there's cake mix on my shirt. Gaia, you can trust me, Tron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again. You're right. My days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now, and I won't let anyone take it away from me. However, where's your... My will is my own. You have no hold over me. This is all you're doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one to decide, not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe. Green, do a light thing. What have you done with Gaia? Nothing yet, but soon I will restore her to her true self. And you will help me to do so by conquering the adversary I sent before you. Fine. I knew it was risky to trusting an Ascian, but you played right into Mitron's hand. Do whatever it takes to save Gaia. Second goes without saying, really. Agreed. There's no telling what kind of danger she's in. Wherever she is, I know she's giving her all. Although we're apart, we'll fight as one. Together we'll bring an end to Mitron's wicked schemes. Just give me the next raid, please. Looks like Mitron's grip on Eden has loosened somewhat. Perhaps allow me to send you to the battlefield. Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia's counting on us. Oh, there we go. And apparently I need to book Geno. Go. Oh. Okay, sure. I can do that. Okay. Charlie is getting a drink. That's fine. Back. Do selection. Do litany. And go. DPS? What do you have to say actually? I wish I knew more about this Shadow Keeper. At least we'd be a little bit more prepared. All I can say is, please be careful. Thank you, on both accounts, and welcome to the stream. We're about to do the 10th raid of Eden. You. So welcome to the stream. did hide the chat. I always hide the chat. This was especially useful last time when I streamed the Eden raids. When you were talking about very interesting things in chat. Oh. I think I have a stream open. Well, I know I have a stream open with Fae'ret cams and stuff. And sometimes it's playing music, and it's kind of weird hearing this weird upbeat tune. Doing all this. Bro might be joining us. I'm also nearly ready to go. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Sean. Welcome. Welcome. Did you want to join us? I mean, oh, well, this duty did almost pop, but then it suddenly didn't. There were 2 tanks earlier. Thank you, bro. Welcome to the stream. It's no longer taking less than 5 minutes. I did. I did hide the chat. Charlie is blaming Jeno for the absence of the 2 tanks. Somehow. understand. Work happens. And the duty will pop eventually. I mean, this is already going better than when I did... What did I do on stream? That took ages. Wait, you're correcting me on my pronunciation, but I say champagne as champagne, so... And I think I'm saying shadi. Wait, with a ch? Charizard? Like Charizard, only with a D? Interesting. Okay. So you say champagne as champagne? Champagne, possibly. Okay. I have learned a thing. Okay, we have pretty much lost everyone besides that one DPS again. Very unfortunate. Oh, and suddenly pop. Apparently it's doggo time. But yeah, this is still better than... What did I do? I assume it must be the Endwalker raids then. Because I don't think I
So
did
this all took place 100 years ago.
Mega on stream.
But what does it have to do with Gaia?
Ravening anti-hero, the Shadow Key. Let's get someone. See how many times I died this time? Oh, it looks very nice. Go that way. Let's forward to you. Probably okay. Bad. Version. What shadow inclusion? What does that even mean? No. Interesting. The shadow is a point, then it is happening. which one is the painful shadow. Thank you, Flo, and welcome to the stream. Pasta. Right. Followed by left. Forget. Not right. Oh, wait, shadow though. But it, okay. How do I know which direction his shadow is in? Come on. Just stay here. Follow those people when he does that. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, they did. They didn't do it to my technical stuff. Oh well. Too close. God. I don't understand why they did how it is, but this one's too stinky again. We need to be away. Oh no, oh dear. Take off it. Thanks, Key. Very happy down here. No dying. And I got all the things again. Yay. At least anything nice in there? No, not really. Oh, hey Gaia, you're back. Why does it all seem so familiar? You don't return Gaia to us, but I have a feeling this isn't over yet. The Warriors of Light, the Shadow Keeper. I've seen this all before. Yes, you and I joined our power as one to create the Shadow Keeper. We bore witness to its battle with the Warriors of Light. Power? So I was there, and I wasn't alone. No, Gaia, it's not true. It can't be. How can you have been there 100 years ago? Look deep inside. You know it was real. Cast aside those worthless memories and embrace who you truly are. Worthless? Now I see. This is why you've been tampering with my memories ever since I was a child. Just so. And now I possess the means to purge them entirely. Your rebirth will finally be complete. You have no right to deny me a life, to rob me of what I would hold most precious. My memories may seem worthless to you, but not to me. I will never be yours. My place is here, in this world, in this life, in this moment. Wherever my friends are, that is where I belong. Then you would turn your back on our glorious past, on the lives we once lived. Any past I may have shared with you is long gone. I live in the here and now, striving to build a better future. And I'll be damned if I let you take that away from me. Gaia, smash. To be reunited at long last, only to be shunned. Would that I had died with you, to be reborn. Even without knowledge of your past, we may yet forge a future together. I'm sick of your riddles. Speak plainly or not at all. You and I fought the Warriors of Light as one, joined in both body and soul. When Albert struck his final blow, the light tore through the bonds that held us. Though you perished, I was condemned to a far worse fate. My flesh became my prison, and I was cursed to remain here, an abomination, while you lived on with others at your side. I will suffer it no more. You belong to me. I too was once held against my will, robbed of my freedom. To be trapped and alone for 100 years. I can't begin to imagine the pain you must have felt. But that doesn't give you the right to deny Gaia a chance at happiness. We once knew happiness, true happiness, until fate conspired to tear us apart. I will never let that happen again. We shall be joined as one, my memories yours, together for all eternity. He smiles. The darkness, it's rising within me. is this? Why am I... Hold on, Gaia. Whatever it is, you mustn't give in. Who are you? Oh no. Yes, yes! Now nothing will keep you from me. I'm yours and you are mine. We are one. We remember. So it's true. Gaia really isn't reincarnated Ascian? The guardian once knew is no more. Ascian who held the seed of Logriff is all that remains. Gaia is her true name. Oh, echo stuff. Oh, Logriff, how long has it been? How long have I dreamed of this day? Is that you, Mitron? Forgive me, I didn't recognize you. In my defense, my memories have only recently been restored. My mind is still a little hazy. Hardly surprising. No matter how many times you are reborn, it is disorienting to have everything change around you. Even so, I immediately recognized your resplendent soul, and I cling to the hope that one day you will likewise remember mine. You always were a forgetful one. I could never forget you, try as I might. But tell me, what do you know of my past? I admit, my memory may need refreshing. We served together as members of the Convocation of 14, dedicated to the summoning of Lord Zodiac. Although the task assigned to you eventually fell to Elidibus. Yes, I remember. Amidst the chaos and despair, you never left my side. My loyal protector. But in the end, it was in vain. I was powerless to prevent Heidelin from tearing out our world asunder. For good reason, I assure you. So I heard from Emmett Silk. We labor to make our world whole again. That's why he restored my memories, so that I can play my part. Our part. Alone we struggle, but by joining your power with mine, we may yet succeed. My power? You are always one for flattery. Oh, I assure you, I'm quite sincere. It would be my honor to serve the cause alongside you, and I shan't take no for an answer. The honor is mine, for as much as I chide and tease you, you are everything to me, my inspiration. When I'm with you, I fear nothing. Promise me that we'll never be parted again. I promise. Even should fate conspire to separate us, I will reach out to you, wherever you might be. Maybe, whatever. And I will come running. So, there were 14 seats and there was a seat in the middle. Is that supposed to be for Lord Zodiac eventually? I was hoping to see the seats again, but apparently not. Oh well. We were destined to find each other. To awaken our buried past and be born anew. Though our brethren employ crystals to return sundered souls to their office, without them such a feat was beyond my reach. But by becoming one in mind and body, my memories are yours. At last you have awoken. Now the time has come to restore our world to the utopia it once was. Let Gaia go! You are not worthy to speak that name. You must call her anything. Use the name chosen by her parents, if you even know what that is. No, to me her name is Gaia. And nothing you say about her makes any difference to me. I don't care if she's an Ascian, she's my friend. Was your friend. Never again will she answer to your cries. I mean, are they really shackles though? I mean, she was totally into being joined with him, so... It's unfortunate that we lost her, but he still won't give up on her. Your wicked schemes have gone far enough. You're taking Gaia back. Accursed servants of light, you will not tear us apart again. There it is. Me kick. Visions in my mind. Summoning? All your hopes and fears turns against you. There is no escape from your past. Okay then. Venus racked with agony as unseen tendrils grasp at her memories. No, my memories, they're being used to fuel a summoning. Is this how it feels to have a fairy inside my mind? I think Gaia had to endure it for so long. You're right, however bad this is, it's nothing compared to what she's going through now. If the summoning really is based on my hopes and fears, it will most likely create a foe unlike any you've ever fought before. Whatever it may be, I believe in you. You'll find a way through this, I know it. Anamorphosis. Yay. Alright, let's do a ready check. Oop. Mission of being a weaver. Oh, but he's ready. So, still. Oh, the white mage now. Good. Anamorphosis. Join. Rainbow cake is good. Why is it always tanks? Someone must want to tank this. Oh, the healer just did a weird blip. Let's see what Reen actually has to say. Well, it seems that summoning will be based on my memories. I still have no idea what form it will take. Remember, it's all an SE employ, so don't let yourself be fooled. Please, just do what you have to. I'm sure you're more than a match for whatever Metron has in store. There's this much on my glasses and I can't get it off. It annoys me. Not quite. Okay, I suppose that's something better. How my tombstone's doing, by the way? Oh yeah, I figured this would be the case. I can get another artifact upgraded. Nice. Relic, whatever. That thing. So did I do my thing by now? No, I did do my thing. It was Umbra. Thank you. Well, I did my mini-mark challenge. I got the armorer earlier today. Okay, might make it go a bit faster. Oh. They're tangled now. This might make things go a little bit faster. I need only one tank.
I know this place. It's the jail in Yulmore.
Oh no. Red Hope, the Fate Breaker.
Whatever stands in our way,
It is
we will
don't
never
even think
give
it's
up hope.
Yaoi child. Okay, let's get
I'm the only one fit to protect her.
button again.
To think that this could be born from my memories. That creature is passing on its ether.
How about you?
Did he nearly die? I thought I was out of the range of the thing. And I wasn't paying enough attention because I was doing my rotation.
You're not going anywhere. Oh! A feeble shield
possible.
protects nothing. How about you?
Oh, bye.
You're not going anywhere. Oh!
Yeah, that's one.
Light claim you.
Okay, how do
I sense a
Do we need to
surge in
be
the
somewhere?
ether.
I think we just need to be in between us. Oh, that was very bad. That was the worst thing to do.
Come, show me your strength.
Two.
Beast of my blood, answer my call.
Can't die if you don't get rezzed.
Let's try something else.
The blade is imbued with light.
What does that? Oh dear.
How about you?
Please.
You're not going anywhere. Oh! The light will Cleanse your sins!
The light's so strong! I can't sense anything else!
Only Fate Breaker's images. Go over here. Go. No. Fine. Okay, this is.
A feeble shield protects nothing! Light, claim you!
Okay, so same color apparently. But this is safe? Yeah. I heard same color being said. Yeah.
How about you? How about you? A feeble shield protects nothing!
We can keep it at 2 deaths.
Light, claim you!
Different color then. Okay, so this should be safe then? Okay. Guess I'm kidding.
How about you?
I don't really know why that strike does 2 different things. But that's okay. I think we're doing this. Oh jeez. Okay,
You're not going anywhere!
Hey!
Oh! A feeble shield protects nothing! Light, claim you!
Nice! Bye, Rancred.
She deserves
Benjit?
all the happiness in the world.
Benjit sounds better though. Everyone left without taking offers. Nice. I don't have to eat it. Very nice of you. So this is the way of the Asians. Use the memories of our loved ones against us? That fragmented souls should triumph over their fears whilst we succumb to ours, thereby setting our star upon a course of ruin. That inferior beings such as you should succeed where we failed. It defies all logic. Stop it, you jerk. You're not perfect beings. Now's your chance. Are you still in there, fighting to free yourself from Logriv's will? Even now you would defy us? We will remove every last vestige of our meaningless mortal existence. Gaya's memory being destroyed. Gaya's memories, they're being destroyed. Just didn't. Yes. Impurities must be purged. We shall begin by erasing you from our past, and then by your deaths erase you from our future. There's no place for you in our utopia. You can make new memories. I mean, defeat his ass. We may be mere mortals or soul fragmented, but our existence is not meaningless. And you should understand this. Before you were awoke as an Asian, you lived as one of us. You had your own memories. Surely they meant something. The lives you led can all have been for nothing. To we who have known perfection, they are less than nothing. Compared to yours, our loss may seem insignificant. Nevertheless, we live them to the fullest. Though it may take us 1,000 years, we have the potential to build a world every bit as wonderful as yours. But you won't even allow us a chance to live our own lives and forge our own future? Whatever you forge will inevitably crumble to dust, just like your world did. But we are immortal, our legacy eternal. If our world cannot be made complete as it once was because it totally fell apart because we were idiots and stuff, and not perfect like I say we are. Anyway, we will recreate a perfect moment that shall last forever, except it won't because we are idiots. By your hand shall our paradise be made, where there is no beginning and no end. Eden's absorbing enormous amounts of ether. At this rate, the whole world will be drained. Light and darkness, the elements of nature, all in harmony. A sublime utopia, where time has no meaning. We shall become one with Eden, free to live in peace for eternity. There was once trapped in and that totally sucked, but now it'll be fine. No, Gaia! There's only one thing for it. I'll try to disrupt the balance of ether and create an opening for you. Yeah, thank you. We can't let it end like this. It's up to us to save Gaia. I don't know if this is a quote that we said before. Someone said before, but I'm going to use it anyway. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. And punching. Nice. That was quick. I mean, yes, I suppose. But she does make a fist punch motion every time. So I'm just saying punching for that. Maybe I should have played Monk. All the punching she does. Anyway, let's do a ready check. Michonne immediately said no. Awesome. The selection, and then we have Eternity, the last one. And I think I will help Chadi with what they needed to do. And then I will probably do the final quests of the raid line. A place where time has no meaning, but there's no beginning and no end. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. We'll die someday. That's what makes life so precious. I know that Gaia wouldn't want that, to simply exist without any hope for the future. Stay the same forever. When she lives, it's up to her. It's not for Mitron or anyone else to decide. Free her from that fiend and give her the chance she deserves. And there we are already. Nice. That looks like a waffle. May not. Oh. There we go. Yo. I was promised boobs. Oh, maybe it's still happening.
Eden will become a utopia.
Oh.
One that we may share for all eternity.
Not like that, please.
She's still in there. Somewhere. I won't give up on our future, Gaia. No matter what!
to be parted, unbound by past or future in this single perfect moment. We shall hear your memories crumble.
Going over there, sure. What do I see? Bitch. Oh, jeez. No, the bitch. What are they now doing? What is that? Ah.
And they will be your undoing.
We're over there. Oh. Okay, so Garuda is east-west. Yes. Who was this? Yeah, no. Happening?
Must you interfere?
Yes, I must.
Our utopia will only be complete. Once you are erased from our memory.
You've got to protect her memories. Hurry!
You would defy us.
Delicious, aren't they? These are actually quite good.
See? Let's have another one. Perfect.
Such fragile things, memories.
What happened to the other half?
Am I being erased from her memory?
Pitiful!
I told you it would make a great necklace.
Beautiful. I think it'll really suit you.
Me? But I thought you should have it.
They shatter. They fade.
No, do I make it in time?
Is this ice? Where did this come from?
If this goes on much longer, she'll forget everything.
We tire of your insolence.
How about... this one.
That's my color. Now, this one on the other hand. What am I doing with this? I'd never wear this color.
No! We can't let this happen!
You are unworthy of my utopia. We shall bring eternal harmony, tranquility and vitality in perfect balance. Why will you not disappear? No! My utopia cannot fall! Now your memories belong to us.
Shibaru? Okay. What?
Memories of ice.
Jeez, oh no, oh no! Phew. Didn't this be what?
Memories of earth.
No, not bad. So far. This is very bad. What do we have? Gambling something.
Now your memories belong to us.
Oh, jeez.
A utopia. A dream.
Sucks to be you. What do we have? Gaia. What did I? Oh, damn it. Yeah, I rolled a 25. Damn it. Thank you. Deciding what to do next. Because that was the last one, right? Yeah, we've done all the Eden promises. Yeah. Okay. Which one was it again? Number 6. Oh yeah, pure. We said that over here. Okay. Now let's do a quick ready check. But I think everyone's ready. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll do Fiora for Chadi. Now I think we can dissolve the party and I will finish the rest of the quest lines. And then I think we'll call it. At least now I can run away with the rest of you when this fight is done. So you don't get the stuff. already don't quite remember this fight, so this will be fun. Share blue circles. Oh, you need to share the blue circles with someone who doesn't have blue. I get it now. Sean. What am I doing against you? push anything? Don't do an action. I don't feel vulnerable. Me again. Come on. This is it. Run away. Woo! Oh. No, I'm good, I think. I mean, I did my thing now. My mini Morg I've already done. My Ultimog as well. Right then. That was the actual raid part of the raiding, I guess. Now we do the finishing this questline part. So Gaia is now free from Metron. She remains unconscious. We did it! She's free at last! Or at least, that's how it seems. She won't wake up. Gaia, I don't know if you can hear me, or if you even remember who I am, but just give me a sign that you're alright. Please say something, anything. This is both fine, but you brought her back once before. You can do it again. Alright, Lorelei, I mustn't lose hope. Wait, what's this? It's a necklace, but she said she left it back in the Castellium. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? She just wakes up with the most giant burp ever. Lets out a giant fart. Maybe she likes it a lot more than she lets on. I suppose it does hold a lot of memories for the both of us. Wait, there might be a way we can use this to bring her back. Try calling Gaia's name to help bring her back to her senses. Okay, I suppose I just need to say Gaia. Hey Gaia. Do I need to target you? Gaia. Gaia, I'm right here beside you. Come back to us. The necklace begins to shimmer faintly. Oh, Gaia. Oh, I do need to target her, I guess. Go on. What? Oh, no, I did the thing. That was a completion message, not a... Can only hope that Gaia is able to hear your voice. She can hear us. I know she can. Now all we can do is pray that she'll return. To the waking sense? This one. Go. Gaia, I know you're in there somewhere. If you're lost, I'll find a way to reach you. I swear it. Where am I? Mitron, I'm finally free of you, it seems. Ah, there's Gaia. That fate should part us once more. Still, this is what you wanted. There's no need to be quite so upset. What do you mean? You've been released from Eden, free to be reborn. Perhaps one day fate will bring us together again, in another life. After all, you already found me once, in spite of everything. I might even be the one to find you. I fear you will come to forget me, to forget the times we shared. Perhaps. After all, memories are such fragile things. Okay, thank you for joining us. And I'm sure I will. Have a good night. That's why I'm planning to keep a diary. Even after I'm gone, my memories will live on. For future generations to discover. Yes, you'll read the tale of the girl bound by duty, and of her loyal protector, arrived in her hour of need. Perhaps you might leave out the part where that protector was the one who needed saving. You have grown strong, Gaia. If I'd found you sooner, then maybe. No, wait, don't leave me. Until we meet again, Artemis. Hmm? Whose name did I just... Well, never mind that for now. I need to get out of here, wherever here is. I feel as though there's somewhere I'm supposed to be, but I can't for the life of me remember where. Just a lot of walking, I guess. the necklace. What's this? Is this ice? Certainly looks like it, but it doesn't seem to melt. And it shines so brightly. I've seen this before. That's it. There was a girl. But what was her name? Green? Green! I can hear you. I can't find my way out of here. Hold on, I'm coming for you. Lovely. You remembered. I could never forget you. Try as I might. Lots of laughing. Oh, it looks pretty. So the ether that Eden had absorbed was returned to the land. Now, just like Mitron, the empty can finally be reborn. Though it can hardly be called the empty now, it's a utopia. Ah, that would be great. If we could explore this. It's this little bit of it. Yeah, there's not a lot. I don't know how far you can go. Okay, I suppose you can go this far. Though this is a really small ledge, I suppose. You can't. Just walk right through that one. Okay. So nice. This is also an edge. Yep, yep. Thrilled that we've been able to restore the empty, but I can't stop thinking about Mitron and Logrev. It seems to me that they were only bound to that duty because of their memories. It seems that there's something within that doesn't want to be forgotten. Their souls live on, no matter how many times they go through the last cycle of death and rebirth. I wonder what their lives would have been like if they'd never remembered and had carried on living among us as mortals. Then again, I suppose I am Logrev in a way. It's still me. Where I belong. By the look on her face, Reed can scarce believe that the empty is restored. Oh, I totally missed that Flo is now following me. Thank you, Flo, if you're still here, for following. Still can't believe this is happening. It's a dream come true. Just wish the others were here to see it. Good Gaia travel worlds? But, you know, I can tell them all about it. Yes, I suppose that's the next best thing. Hold on, you might even be able to take something with you to show them. I'll bet the food that grows here could be used to make all sorts of delicious treats. You could even make something yourself, Reen. It's a great idea, but my cooking can be a bit hit or miss. Maybe once we get back to Castellium, I'll ask for some advice. Actually, I wanted to ask something. When you said the others, do you mean Tankred, the bookworm, and Orianger, the knight in shining armor? Haha, no, it's the other way around. Oh, is it? Seems my memory is even less reliable than it was before. The main thing is, the whispering in my head has stopped, so I shouldn't have any more bouts of amnesia. And so there's a part of me that'll miss hearing the fairy's voice. I know how you feel, Gaia. Anyway, we've all been through rather a lot, so why don't we head back to civilization for some much needed rest? Alright, leave the piloting to me. Goodbye, lovely place. I know she insisted on piloting the Sky Slipper. Given the recent exertions, perhaps it wasn't such a good idea? I mean, you got here, so I guess it must have been fine. I understand that keeping the Sky Slipper here allows us to save fuel from traveling all the way back to Mortsuk. Can't we just carry a bit extra? It's not easy crossing the desert in these hills, you know. I seem to remember you weren't too enthused when I suggested buying some nice, sensible walking boots. But to think of it, maybe we should rest here for a while. Must be tired after all that piloting. I'm fine. Besides, I had the two of you to keep me company. It was over before I knew it. Taking in the scenery with the wind in my hair really helped me clear out the cobwebs too. Perhaps I should see about getting my very own Sky Slipper. What? You can't just buy one? If they could, they'd cost a fortune. I'm sorry. Must be more your modern upbringing speaking. Well, if you know, I'm almost as comfortable in more humble surroundings, like Mortsuk for example. That reminds me, last time we made our way there and you all thought about, well, everything. Okay, let's do so. For all the unimaginable things we've seen in the empty, it's nice to get back to a bit of normality for a change. I'll say one thing for this place, for better or worse, I'll never forget the smell. Welcome back. I take all is well in the empty. It is now. Not everything went quite as we'd planned, but it mildly. But we managed to revive the ambient ether. All we need to do is wait for the changes to become widespread. Truly? Wonderful, just wonderful. I shall share the tidings with our inner circle. Perhaps at this time more people knew of your expeditions as well. Of course, we'll continue to monitor the situation, but I'm sure it won't be long before we can allow members of the citizenry to make their own forays into the empty. I'm pleased to say that I too have some good news to share. Our investigators in Yulmore have finally found information pertaining to Gaia's true identity. Really? As it pertains to matters of a private nature, the information is being treated as highly confidential, so I haven't actually looked at it myself, but I imagine it includes Gaia's real name. be honest, I'd prefer not to know. But why? You see, I've come to learn a lot about my past, and before my life in Yulmore. I know now that I'm the reincarnation of Logriff and Asien. Mitron, the one who was transformed into Eden, was someone very special to me. For 100 years, Mitron called out to me in the hope we'd be reunited. There was no answer. Even so, Mitron held on to the precious memories of our life together, and stopped at nothing to make them a reality once more. I know now that Mitron wanted the same as us, wanted the world to be as it once was. Yes, it's a shame that things turned out the way they did. In those 100 years of solitude, that dream became an obsession. I would have likewise succumbed to the darkness within if it weren't for Rien and Lorelei. One had also been there for Mitron. Who knows what might have happened? Bright light. That's why, from now on, I want to help those in need, give their dreams a chance to come true. For me, the name Gaia symbolizes hope, and though each of our lives may be but a drop in the great river of time, hope springs eternal. Gaia? So, I'm sorry. While I appreciate your efforts to find my past, I'm looking to the future now. Miss Gaia. No need to apologize, Miss Gaia. As long as you are happy, then so are we. Right. I expect my colleagues will be keen to turn their attention to the empty. If you'll excuse me, I'll have expeditions to arrange. Till next time. So, what shall we do now? Come on, Rien. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Festival at the Castellium, remember? Don't even think about leaving me out. I'd miss it for the world. You're adorable. And that was it. But, you know what, let's also unlock the savages, because why not? Yeah, sure. Talk about Rien's second report, I guess. Rien informs me that balance has now been restored to all 6 elements of the empty. Such, representatives from the Castellium will be making regular visits to the camp to observe any changes that occur, which will oversee the delivery of whatever supplies they may require. Once again, Rien has kindly agreed to provide a report of your travails in the empty, to and including the encounter with the being known as Shiva. The preliminary verbal account left me gobsmacked to say the least. Glory, we are finally finished. Nikolai, how goes it? Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous. I was wondering if you'd like to join Gaia and I for some traditional Motsuk morning tea. In the meantime, I can read through your report. That is taken care of. Let's head over to the tea stall. before that, there's one more thing. It concerns you, Lorelei. I found this in Eden's core, and it seems like it could be important. All I know, it might even help me get my memories back. But when I look at it more closely, I see images of you swirling around inside it. Whatever this is, it probably means a lot more to you than it does to me. The crystal contains Eden's memories. We've seen one of these before, haven't we? As you stare intently at the crystal, your mind is overwhelmed with visions of struggles past, twisted and distorted by some unknown force. Whatever is the matter? It's the same as last time. The only explanation I can think of is that Eden's own power altered its memories somehow. Was that before or after they were crystallized? What difference does it make? Regardless how it was made and where it came from, I can't think of any possible use for this thing. Want it, Lorelei? It's yours. Looks like I was the one wasting time on this occasion. Let's go and try this tea I've heard so much about. Hey, wait a moment. Lorelei, you're still looking a bit green around the gills, so perhaps you can join us next time instead. Anyway, I just catch up with Gaia. Enjoy that tea. While this crystal may not serve as an accurate record of your battles, it provides a glimpse at what might have been. It could even help in mentally preparing yourself for foes you have yet to face. Since it contains images of you and your exploits, it seems only right that you should be the one to safeguard it. Yep. Eden's first savage now accessible. Yay. Final one. Let's talk about the final report. Final report? As a matter of fact, I'm rather curious to read it myself. While I've yet to actually receive it, I was pleased to hear that your latest venture has met with success. Be that as it may, the readings did give me a cause for concern. It was no ordinary etherical disturbance. Ethereal, whatever. But I'm certain that all will be adequately explained by the report. Unfortunately, Miss Reed tells me there may be a slight delay. She'll inform me once it is finished and they are ready to take the journey back here to Mortsuk. I'll contact you via Linkfile as soon as I hear from her. Some days later. Here's the report, written by yours truly. Okay. Oh. I think I'll find it quite a riveting read, if I do say so myself. Oh, so you have taken over Miss Reen on this occasion? Recently become interested in writing and it seemed a good opportunity to practice. I thought giving an objective account of events would be straightforward, but it's surprisingly difficult. Reading it back, most of it sounds like gibberish. There are also a few creative liberties in the parts that you couldn't quite remember. In any case, I expect it will prove most valuable, when you're able to discern fact from the embellishments. That taken care of, let's treat ourselves to some more snacks. Embellishments, I wonder. Oh, you're not still worried about that, are you? It's just you filling in the blanks, that's all? Here, take a look at this. This is another crystal. It is another crystal. I found this after I recovered from the last battle. It's another one of those crystals. The ones that contain Eden's memories. As you focus on the crystal, vision of vanquished adversaries stare your mind's eye, appearing to be far more puissant than your recollections. Here we go again. Yes, I saw the images too. I'm glad the foes you actually fought weren't quite so ferocious. Nevertheless, now that we know that what Eden truly is, you owe it to Metron to keep these memories alive, altered though they may be. Gaia, are you sure about this? All that rage and malice, there was some good in there. And these memories were of you, Lorelei, so I want you to have the crystal. Think of it as a parting gift from Metron. Yay, thanks. Anyway, what was that you were saying about snacks, Reen? Maybe once we're done, I can take you for a ride. Got transportation of my own now, you see. Whatever did you... Oh, never mind. Sure, I'd love to go for a ride. Why don't we ask Lorelei and Lurie to come too? I'm afraid there's only room for two. Maybe some other time? We were fun together. And there they go. Whatever Miss Gaia beheld in this crystal seems to have quite resonated with her. If you like, I will keep it here on your behalf. Whenever you wish to gaze into its depth again, you need only say the word. Okay. And that's all the savages. Unlock it. You have nothing more to say. Or you have something to say. Nothing of interest to me. So yeah. With that, I think I will call it here. We have done the final Eden things. And with that, I think we have now completely filled out pretty much everything. I don't think there's anything I've missed in things unlocked here. Maybe some guild tests because I just haven't done them all. But, you know, I don't care about those. So yeah, I've done all the things. Yay! Well, I haven't done all the things. There's still plenty of things. But I think with that, the next time, since we've started in Shadowbringers with all this streaming, we are going to start with a somewhat new character. And in fact, I can just... Here on Omega, we have this one. I've created her for RP reasons, and I need to level her to be able to do stuff with her, I guess. And she's still only level 19, and it's really annoying that I have to click her, but then this happens, but okay. But yeah, she's only level 19. She hasn't even done the first dungeon yet, I think. So we miss a little bit of the story if I start with her now, but I don't want to make a completely new character. So I figure next time we are going to somewhat start ARR. And then I'm just going to stream with her. Because, well, there's stuff I can show again on Lori with the never-ending journey is what the thing is called. The journey thing, that journal thing over here. This one. There's a bunch I can show, but things like tribal quests aren't in there. Also, I need to definitely fix UI stuff and things. Unending journey. And New Game Plus I can do stuff with, but I have not looked at here yet. But I don't believe tribal quests are in New Game Plus. So everything I've done in tribal quests so far with Lori, we can't do. So I'm just going to do stream things with Dora. And in the meanwhile, I can also level her, which I want to do, so, and finish stories and stuff. And who knows, maybe I'll bring Lori out again for Dawn Trail. To do things blind if Dora hasn't advanced at that point yet. Or just because I want to do things with Lori again. But yeah, that's my plan. Next time, we're going to see more of this girl. I think she's cute. But with that, I'm going to end this stream. And say thank you all for joining. I've been Fae'ret. This has been, well, it has been Lorelei. And this is Dora. And I will see you next time. Good night, everyone.